So how many of you came to see me in the last couple of days? I've seen me before. Fantastic. How many of you are already signed up for my classes tomorrow? Few. Wonderful. Okay. Have any of you ever done anything like energy healing, like Reiki or healing touch? Wow, lots of you. That's fantastic. Well, I actually, I became a medium when I was about 40. I say I was completely normal until I was about 40, and then I woke up and all of a sudden could do all kinds of freaky, weird stuff, right? My husband thought I was completely out of my mind. Changed my life. I thought that you had to be born that way. I thought that you were born psychic and, you know, you were just a little weird all your life, right? But it's not true, because you can do it at any point. And now I teach this and I realize that we all have this. We all get the intuition. We all have this psychicness. We're not all using it. So how many of you already feel like you know when your loved ones are around you? You sense that they're there. Sometimes you actually feel them. Who actually feels them or sees them? Anybody actually see the relatives? That's kind of rare, right? Wow. Or perhaps you smell them. Anybody ever smelled perfume or cigarette smoke when they come around? Yeah, so you're already doing it. And communicating with animals. Do you feel you understand your animals? You know what they're saying? Yeah. Or who gets a premonition about when the phone rings and you know exactly who it is? Yeah. How about dreams? Do any of you get premonitions in dreams? You see, this is all about connecting with the other side. We're already doing it. A lot of the time we go, oh, well, you know, I kind of thought that my friend was here in spirit, but then maybe I was just making that up. And we kind of dismiss it and say, oh, well, that was just maybe coincidence. But it's not. We just often don't pay attention, and we don't really enhance that part of our world. So we're going to do a lot more of that today. But we're all different. We work in different ways. So I say I became a medium when I was 40. I had a bit of an experience. Do you want to hear that story? Yeah, sure. Okay, so I went to an event. I like spiritual things, but I wouldn't say I was like really into it or anything. And I was at an event with my mom, and we came, and there was a psychic there, and she was a medium. She was going around the room saying, oh, I have your uncle, or I have your mom. And I thought she was great, right? And I'm thinking, oh, pick me, right? I'd lost somebody, and I was really hoping to be in touch, but she didn't. So she was having a workshop that weekend. So I said, Mom, let's go to the workshop, because if we go to the workshop, we're going to get readings. She's going to be there all weekend. She's going to read us. And so we signed up this workshop. It was called How to Become a Medium. Didn't really think anything about that, right? So off we go. We're going to get readings all weekend, and we go to this workshop, and she has us do a little exercise. A little group, maybe 20 people. And we're just kind of meditative, and we're to make up this story about somebody's spirit that belongs to somebody in the room. So you're supposed to bring a spirit on your right, and you're supposed to talk to them about what their life was like. And it belongs to somebody in the room. You're just making up a little story with your spirit friend, right? And then each person gets up in front of the group, right? So the first person gets up, and they're like, okay, I can feel somebody here. It might be a man. It might be a woman. It might be initial A, or E, or B, or F. So the room's like, could be my auntie, could be my uncle, huh? I'm totally intimidated. I'm thinking, she's feeling something. Like, there's something there, she's feeling something. I didn't get anything. I was just making mine up, right? So it's my turn to get up, and I said, oh, I did mine wrong. I just made mine up. I didn't really get anybody. And she said, well, okay, what did you get? And I said, well, mine's for this guy over here. And it's his Grand-Pierre Marseille. He's talking in French, but I understand him somehow. And he's telling me, Elaine Bebe, show me a photo of when he was a baby. And he had a scaffolding company. This is what he did for a living. This is how he lived, how he worked, and how he passed away. And then his dad took the scaffolding company, and he was supposed to take it, but he became a pilot. And I started telling him different things, making things up, and telling him my little story. And then I said, okay, so was any of that right? And the guy starts freaking out, and he goes, wow, that was his name, that's what he did. I was supposed to take my dad's scaffolding company. I'm a pilot. And he's totally freaking out. He's totally freaking out. I'm totally freaking out. Because I have no idea how I've made this up, right? So I start doing this all weekend. And we're talking about medical intuitive, and I'm telling people what their ailments are and stuff, and I'm completely making it up, and it's all true. And I have no idea how I'm doing it. So I go home that night, and it's like, oh, we got one. Okay, now you tell my daughter about this. No. I need to talk to you. Hey, we got one over here. Okay, no. You need to talk to me. Right. And I'm like, whoa. So the next morning I come back and I go, okay, I got a message for you, and I got a message for you, and a message for you. And how do we turn this off? And I had to go to her, and she had to explain to me, like an on-off switch and how to reel it. And I had to talk to my guides and say, okay, I mean, this is wonderful, but we have to have an on-off time because I can't live like this. Once you have your foot on the other side, you don't want to be that much on the other side because then you are completely ditzy. And that's why half of these psychics are completely losing their mind, right? Because they probably don't have an off button. So I couldn't really understand what happened to me because I just made it up, and I thought, well, maybe it was just that I had a go. Like, how many times do you really just have a go at doing it and just trust yourself? You don't. I mean, you don't try to guess somebody's relatives that are around them in spirit, right? So that was one thing. But the other thing I'd done was my auntie had come over recently from England, and she's a Reiki master, which is weird as all heck to me because she was an insurance adjuster growing up, but somehow she fell into this Reiki, and she became a Reiki master. And so she came over and she said, I'd like to do an attunement on you. How many of you had an attunement? Yeah, quite a few. Okay, so what happens is they open you up, and the spirits put these sacred symbols inside, and so she does a bunch of tapping and putting these symbols in, and some people feel like sparks going off and fireworks and everything. And so she does this, and I'm like, okay, I don't really feel anything, to be honest, but okay, right? And I start practicing doing Reiki on people. And they're like, oh, wow, that was amazing. I felt this around my knee, and now my knee's working. This is fantastic. And I'm like, really? Because I'm not really feeling anything. And I'm giving it, but I'm not feeling anything. But people were telling me they were getting great results. And I just thought it was just, psychosomatic because I was, doing Reiki on them. But I was getting great results. And it took me a long time to really believe. But I found out this. Some of us are very sensitive to energy. Some of us are very clairsentient, meaning we feel the energy, and some of us are not so sensitive to the energy. We have different gifts. So I'm more clairaudient. So mine comes in messages, not so much feeling. So I can really feel that energy so much. How many of you get ringing in your right ear? Yeah, you get it pretty strong, right? And this lady over here, you were like me. When I first heard this ringing in my right ear, I thought I was doing something wrong. I thought I was using my cell phone. Thought there was something medically wrong with me, right? You've been to the doctors, see what's wrong with your right ear? Yeah, okay. Well, this is actually spirit saying, hey, I'm trying to talk to you and you're not listening, right? So that's your clairaudience. There are you poor souls in this audience that are clairsensitive, like this lady in the purple over here. This lady with the bright colours, the lady in the blue, this lady and this gentleman. Some of you know who you are, very clairsentient. This lady over here with the blonde hair and the glasses, right? You are the people that everybody gravitates towards and tells you their problems because you are so empathic. You take on everybody's feelings, you help them out, and then you feel like crap. You feel tired, you get strange ailments, you don't know what's wrong with you, right? I'm surprised you can even be here in this event because you're walking around going, wow, I feel this. Oh, whoa, I don't like the feel of that, right? You go to a big event, you go to the mall, and it really bothers you because you get overwhelmed by the energy, right? I go to the mall, I'm going shopping. It doesn't bother me. So those of you who are super sensitive to energy, you feel it. You feel people's feelings. And it's wonderful, but you need a lot more protection. And all you do is white light of protection around you. You can just say, God protect me, angels protect me, whatever you believe. And as soon as you do go like that, you will get protection. Because if not, when you help people and they come and they dump all your problems, you're actually they're like these vampire suckers, and they're taking your energy and they're leaving you their stuff. So they feel much better after they've talked to you. They get up, they feel great because they've just dumped it all on you. And you go home, and a couple of days later, you're like, why do I not feel very well today? Why do I feel tired? Or you've got all kinds of strange ailments. Okay, that's clairsentient. So we're gonna use our feelings in our body, but we're gonna make sure we're protected, because that's a great thing to do. But always do it with love and light and protection. Then, let me see, there's clairvoyance. Clairvoyance is very rare. Those are the people that actually see things. Now, you guys tend to be more visual in life, more creative people, and you start to see colors. Now, this lady over here, you used to see a lot of things when you were younger. You kind of block it. Now you see little things, but you're a little nervous about it. The lady on the end with the purple. This lady here, you're very clairvoyant. You actually see spirits, right? Yeah. Who actually sees either auras, colors? You see things out the corner of your eyes? Yeah. You guys are the more clairvoyant. So as we open up and open up your channels, you will see things more. You know, we all have a little bit of everything, but we tend to be stronger in one area than another. So as you open up, you'll develop that area. So you may find that you feel things more, you see things. So as we do this, if your partner's going, oh, I see this, wow, or I feel this, and you're going, well, I don't really feel anything, and I'm not seeing anything, maybe you're more clairaudient, right? Clairaudient, you have the hardest time because you always think you're making it up, right? You're the ones that get messages. And messages, it's not like somebody standing there talking to you. It's like a thought comes into your mind. For instance, you're at the supermarket and you're thinking, okay, what did I forget? What did I forget? Toilet paper, right? It pops into your mind like a thought, right? That's what spirit's like. It's not like somebody standing at the end of the aisle going, you forgot toilet paper. Though I once had one of the students in my class had a little funny story. He said he wanted to work with his guides, and so he said, when I go to the supermarket, tell me what it is, and I won't bother writing a list, just tell me what I'm supposed to get if I've forgotten anything. So he's at the supermarket, and he said, okay guides, have I forgotten anything? And he looks down the aisle, and the toilet paper literally jumps off the shelf and falls into the middle of the aisle. And when he goes over to pick it up, it's angel soft toilet paper. And we do have these guides around us that help us. We have our own personal guide. We have a spirit guide that is ours, that works with us. They know us, unconditionally love us. They've been with us since the day we were born. They're a very highly evolved being. They're with us as our partner through this life. It's not usually your mom. Don't really want it to be your mom. This is a very high evolved being. But of course your loved ones are around you, but they're around just for support. They're not like spying on you. They're not like there all the time. They're mostly there when you think about them. When you think about their name or you just have a little thought about them, they often will come through and they're around you and they're just around for love and support. Yeah, so we kind of have an on-off switch. And, you know, even when I do my work, I actually turn on and I call in my guides and I say, you know, come with me. I want to be a channel right now and I want to feel you, experience you. And I used to do this before I would come up on stage. I would say, okay, I'm going to quickly call in, you know, my loved ones and my guides and the people who are going to help me today, right? So I do a little meditation and I do that. Well, you know, it's kind of hard to find a quiet place when you're at an event like this and you're looking around and it's like, okay, I'm going to stand here and people think you're weird. Like, what are you doing, right? Talking to the wall over here, right? So I used to like go to the bathroom. That was the easiest place to do it. I go to the bathroom, right? So I'd be in the bathroom, I have a quick pee before I'm about to go on stage, and I go in and I call in my spirit guides. And one day I got, really? Is this really a good place to call in your spirit guides? So I make a point of turning on and then the rest of the time being a normal person. But when we do this spiritual work, we actually say, okay, I'm going to turn on, I'm going to put my protection around me, and I'm going to ask to tune in with my spirit guide, the one that works with me, and any other guides that work with me. And that's a great time to also feel and experience your loved ones. When we open up to this other world, we're opening up to a whole other energy that's out here. It brings you mediumship, where you can talk to your loved ones. It brings you closer to your guides that will help you and give you more intuition. Helps you to speak with your animals, and that's where we get that energy channeling for healing. So it's all the same thing. It's not like, well, I'm going to learn how to do mediumship, and then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to take a course in healing, and then I'm going to learn animal communication. I mean, really, when you start to open up, it's all right there. You cannot avoid doing one without the other. Maybe you prefer to do more healing work, or you prefer to do more talking with spirit, but you can do all of it, and we all can do all of it. You just going to take away some of those blocks today, or maybe a little bit frightened of it, or you don't believe in yourself quite, and we're going to show you that other world. And it's definitely great just to say, I'm going to switch on, switch off, and that will help you to know that, you know, I'm definitely now communicating. So let's talk a little bit about energy healing and how spiritual healing works. We're going to open you up as an energy channel today to run energy. We have energy that runs through us. We have natural chi energy, life force that runs through us all the time. And our bodies are made of energy. You know, we see this as a physical body, but really we know it's actually molecules vibrating at a high rate of speed. It's 99.999% space. We are just energy. And so imagine that we have energy around us that we can't see because it's vibrating at a higher level. So the energy around us, we have an energy body. So our physical body stores the more solid thoughts and feelings, but we have energy around us where we carry all our other thoughts and feelings. And I believe that we have many lives, we have past lives, and that before we come into this life, we often will choose certain things that we're going to experience, certain milestones, certain major experiences. We have a lot of leeway, but we choose certain things. We might choose a difficult health issue or emotional issue. It's like we're up there in heaven and we've decided we're going to have another physical incarnation. And, you know, so we tell our loved ones, okay, I'm going to go in, right? Your loved ones are sitting around going, okay, good luck. We'll stay back here and watch you. And you're sitting there with your higher guides and you plan what things you're going to have in your life. I'd like to accomplish this. I want to have great success in that. And I really want to strive to help people and do that. And that's going to be my mission. But I need a couple of little learning lessons I didn't quite complete last time. Maybe could throw in an illness. Yeah, could have a really bad back. That would be good. So throw in a bit of a bad back syndrome. Financial stress. You know, I was great with money last time. I'd really love a little bit of financial stress this time, right? And loving myself. Yeah, didn't get that last time at all. So let's throw in a little bit about loving myself, right? So crappy relationships. Throw in some really bad relationships. That should do the trick, right? So then you take on all this stuff and you're born into this life and you've forgotten everything. This veil comes over you, your little innocent baby, all excited about this journey you're going to have. And you grow up and, you know, this energy's sitting out there. You know, this bit of financial stress is over here. The bad back is over there. It's waiting for you to trip and fall down the steps and that'll really come in. And then a bit over here, you got a little bit of bad relationship stuff hanging out there because that's going to teach you about loving yourself. So you get into your 20s and you meet this person, your soulmate, and you look in their eyes and you fall deeply, madly in love. You know them. You've had lifetimes with them. Yeah, you have. And they could be wonderful. But right now, they're here to help you with this self-love stuff. So it's not going to be really good. But you don't know that right now. So bliss, it's amazing. They really get to you. They know and understand you. And you have this deep, deep intimacy. And then it turns bad. And then you start arguing. And they become this nasty jerk that just really hurts you and twists you. And that energy's coming closer and closer and closer. Saying, hey, self-love, stand up for yourself. Tell yourself you love yourself. Don't put up with this. But meanwhile, this person's going, right? And you have this bad relationship going on. And you don't get rid of it. It comes closer and closer. And it becomes from your thinking bad into your emotional body, which is stressing and feeling. And eventually it's coming right here. So if it's in your ovaries, you got a problem, your intestines, you know, you got some problems going on here. Who's got yucky relationships sitting in here? Yeah? When you think about that bad relationship and how awful it was and the things that they did, you go, that person really did that. Do you look back and you think, okay, I've done with that. I've released that lesson. Do you think that? Yes? You're an angel. No, you don't. I don't. You think, I can't believe that person said that. You think about it, it's 10 years later and it's still bothering you, right? Because that yucky energy is actually sitting in here. Can you imagine? You've got that ex-boyfriend sitting right here. It's not a nice thought, right? And that's what's causing you problems, right? Where it is on your body is going to be something to do with the area it's about, because we're energy and this is your sacral chakra and this attracts that vibration of energy. This area lower down is your family vibrational area, so it's going to attract all your early life stuff, your childhood, your stuff with your parents. How many of you have learned chakras? Great, okay. So your base chakra is right here between your legs, goes down to Mother Earth. This is a vibration of all your early life family stuff. So you're going to find that anybody that's got issues here or sticks a lot of extra weight here, cannot lose it without diet or exercise, that is going to be family stuff. Mom or dad or uncle or something that went on when they were younger. Your area here is your romantic relationships. So this is where you're going to store all that. So that would be around here. On the back side, it's actually a little different. This is your financial area. So any lower back issues here, this is going to be taking on too much stress, especially financially, feeling like you're taking on everybody's burdens. If you come up to your solar plexus, which is here, this is your advertising center. This is where your personality comes out. So if this is shut down, not working very well, it might be you're trying to start a new business and you can't get clients. It might be that people misunderstand you all the time. You say something and they completely misread you. You might just be very shy. That's going to be this area here. Your heart chakra. And of course these chakras, they come out the front and they come out the back and they come all the way around. And your heart chakra is going to be where you store your grief, your pain. So that's, going to be in your heart, and it can actually cause heart issues. Your throat chakra, turquoise colored throat chakra. This is about not speaking to people. If that's shut down, you've got a little bit of a sore throat or something, that's going to be because you either were saying things that were bad or you're probably not saying things, more likely not saying things. So, and they can be related. It could be, this chakra and also your base chakra. It's something to do with your family and not being able to speak, right? And we're going to look at chakras today, and we're going to work on that, and we're going to feel other people's chakras and see what we sense. Your third eye. Third eye is about your clairvoyance. Who would like to open up and be a little bit more clairvoyant today? We're going to do that. We're going to actually open up your clairvoyance center. But this also governs your regular eyesight and also being able to see direction, see where you're going in your life. So if you feel like you don't know where you're going, this is all about your third eye. And then our crown chakra, of course, goes up to divine source. So you want me to show you a little bit about energy? Who would like to be a volunteer? Okay, the lady on the end, the black with the glasses, and this lady on the black on the end, yeah. You both can come up. Okay, who wants to go first? You want to go first? All right, now, just your whole face, your nose, your eyes, all this is all kind of blocked up. So you're having a very hard time, especially right now, not knowing where you're going. And it's actually affecting you. Like your sinuses have got problems, everything feels shut down. So you're a crossroads with your career, wondering which way to go and feeling very stuck. Is that right? Yes. Okay. And I'm using a little bit of my clairsentience because I told them it was okay. So I'm using my body, and what's happening is I'm actually feeling it. I'm feeling it right here in my third eye. I'm feeling the tightness here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the beautiful benevolent spirits that work with her and work in this room with all of us. I'm going to ask if they will come in and switch your energy. Because we can, when we open up and we ask and we say, I'm open to receiving this energy, we can actually shift that. So we can get rid of all this negative energy and block. So all the energy that we've got that's not working for us, we can shift and get rid of. So if you want to do this with us, we use her as a surrogate, but it will work on all of you. So if you want to do that, just uncross your arms and your legs. Anybody that wants to work on opening up the third eye, and also anybody that's got kind of sinus problems or anything like that going on here. Put your hand right over your third eye. And you're going to close your eyes. Yeah, you can put your hand over your third eye. And we're going to ask to connect in with this beautiful divine spirit world. We ask for complete protection, that we're working with beautiful benevolent spirits, that we shift our energy and open up our clairvoyance, remove any negative ties, any negative energy, so that we can more clearly see direction. Do you want to do that? Give me a big yes. Yes. Okay, take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Some of you who are more visual might actually have seen something. How many of you actually saw some kind of colors when we did that? Because this is your clairvoyance center. So some of you see a dark blue or a purple. All right, and they're telling me don't worry so much about that, the career. About 3 months, everything's going to be all sorted out. And the little bit of fighting that's going on behind the scenes at work, just try to kind of take yourself out emotionally and not get involved. Do you know what that means?
Yes.
Wonderful. And that will give you more direction. Okay, give me a hug. A dad just wanted to say a quick hi. Okay, come on. Sometimes when you do this, spirits will just say, hey, just give her a hug, just say hi for me, and that's your loved ones. So as we open up and we do healing today, you might find that their loved ones just want to come in, and it's like, oh wow, we found somebody. Just want to have that little opportunity. Okay, we're going to work on relationships for you. There's 2, one here and one there, right? And very similar experiences. Yeah, and you definitely needed to stand up a little bit in your own power because you've chosen people that were very controlling. And remember, we choose to have these experiences, and it's a lesson. And the quicker we can kind of go through it and say, okay, now I understand that and move on, then we can release that, and then we can bring a nice person into our life. But if we don't get that, then we bring another one, the same. And another one until we finally say, you know what, I think I keep repeating this over and over. Different people, but same lesson. So we want to work on this. If you've got any issues with your this part of your body, you know, your ovaries, your womb, your intestines, any of this area, we're going to work on that. And put your hands right there if you want to join in. If there are particular relationships you know that you've not released, you can go ahead and think about them. Close your eyes. Think about them. Think about the worst, nastiest thing that they did to you. And then just say, you know what? I no longer need this energy. I don't need this sitting here anymore and hurting me. I don't want their yucky energy anymore. So I'm just going to send them love and light and understand that I chose that experience. I would like to tap into the spirit world and ask that I receive this karmic lesson and that is completely dissolved. Any cords and ties are taken away. And I'm actually going to remove the cords that you have right now. So I'm going to cut away the cords. Close your eyes. And allow me, through her, to cut away any negative cords that attach you to these people, and just release with love and light to let that go. Okay, and then we send the healing to this person. Okay, I know you don't like that, but we don't want it coming back. Okay, thank you. So both gone. And did you actually have some physical problems going on here? Yeah. Okay, so hopefully that will heal up. Sometimes it just takes a little while for the physical body to catch up. Who else wants to volunteer? The lady in the white with the headband and the lady with the turquoise. Let's take the lady with the turquoise first. Okay, now you have been in Lemurian times. Probably have a big M on the palm of your hand if you look in the palm of your hand. You have a very strong connection with the ocean, with dolphins, with water. Let's look at your hand. Oh yeah, there's that big M for Lemurian. Okay, so you have been a healer many times before in your life, but you're very afraid of it. Right? You get so far and then you say, no, I can't do that. And you would love to do that for a living, but you're constantly thinking, oh no, I couldn't do that for a living. I have to do something I don't really like, to work hard, to make money. That would be my passion, but I couldn't actually charge, and I couldn't actually do that for a living. Is that true?
I'm in the process of transitioning, but that's exactly true in the immediate past.
Okay, all right, so they want to clear that off. And what we're going to work on is this energy here on your right side. Now, you don't actually have any hip problems right here yet, okay? But that's the energy we're working on. Is not, she wants to do something. She knows she's supposed to do something, but then something's holding her back. When you have that feeling like you know you need to move forward, but then you're a little bit of afraid, it's like the universe is pushing you. You know, if you don't jump, they're going to push you anyway. But before you go, you're going to have knee problems and hip problems on your right-hand side. That's your emotional stuff. If it's physically, like you know you need to leave a job or move house, it's going to be left side. So we're going to work on her right side. And if you have problems with your knees or your hips, or you know you just need to move forward, if it's emotional, relationship or emotional feeling about it, right side. If it's physical, left side. If it's both, go ahead, put your hands on both sides. So if you want to join in, uncross your arms and your legs and put your hands on whichever side you feel you need to move forward. And we're going to ask, anybody who wants to join in, close your eyes. And we're going to ask these beautiful benevolent spirits to remove any energy that's holding us back from living our life purpose, from living our dream, from moving forward. We ask to be able to move forward with protection. We first go on the right side. We ask to remove any negative energy on our right side that's holding us back from a relationship or emotionally. Do you want to do that? Give me a yes.
Yes.
Take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3. And your left side. Anything that's holding you back physically from a job, from a situation. We ask to remove that. You want to do that?
Yes.
Deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Okay. There you go. Thank you, darling. And I do see you having your own practice. It's with partners. It's in some kind of group. But I do see you doing more healing work, and you're going to love it. Thank you. Yes. Now we're going to work on throat stuff. And I know it. And there's a bunch of people in the audience already going, right? Because you know it. You're going to work on this throat stuff. These are people that you've not been able to really speak out about something. It gets worse when you know you're going to have to say something to somebody and you really don't want to and you're biting your tongue. So if you get a bit of a cold or something, it's something you really look at your family and you're really going through a time where you can't speak about something, or it's something at work. All right, now you've had it a long time. You've had on and off throat problems. I can barely talk right now. But you've tended to be really shy when you were younger. No? Well, there's an issue. They're asking me to work on your throat chakra. So you're not able to get the word out about something, or it's in a relationship or a job, but you're definitely feeling stuck right now. I want to work on your throat. What is it? Do you know? Okay. I don't know. All right. Maybe. And do you ever say bad things? No? Okay. Because you should never say things like, he's a pain in my neck. He's a pain in my butt, right? Because you will get literally a pain in your neck. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, they want me to work on that. Yes. Yeah, you're supposed to be you're supposed to be actually speaking in your job in some way, and you're not doing it. Okay. You also will be very good at writing. You need to get the word out. So you've got a big story to tell. I'm getting a big hug from your grandma. She's talking about helping mom. So was mom sick? Were you helping mom? I'm getting a big love.
Mom has been a source of pain.
She's been a source of pain. Okay, all right. Well, hang in there. You are definitely helping her. Right, so we're going to work on her throat chakra. Anybody wants to join in with this? Go ahead and put your hands on your throat. Put your hands on your throat, sweetie. And go ahead, if you know somebody has been very controlling and you're not able to speak to them, somebody when you were younger or something now, go ahead and think about that person and then just say, okay, I kind of see it from your point of view. I no longer need this energy. I would now be able to speak out, to say my truth, just to be able to open up and speak better at work and with my family more clearly. Remove any problems that you've actually got in your throat or the back of your neck. If you'd like to do this, give me a big yes.
Yes.
Take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, how did that feel? You feel it definitely, don't you? You felt it moving. Okay, give me a hug. Now, you've had quite an emotional life, and they're telling me you need to get the word out about it, so I think that's about what it is. So whether you write or you speak about it, but it's important that you get that out and share that, okay? Thank you. Maybe we can do some more at the end, but I kind of want to get moving on. And what I'm going to do is, I was talking earlier about attunements, about how the spirits attuned me and they put these sacred symbols in. Well, what I want to do today is I want to do a psychic attunement. So I want to open you up psychically. I'm going to open up your clairvoyance, your clairaudience. I'm not going to open up your sensitivity, but just put protection over your sensitivity. We're going to ask Spirit to open up whatever senses on you need to be opened up. And you can talk to your spirit guides and you can tell them what it is that you want to receive. You can talk to them and say, I'd like to be more of this. So I'm going to start everybody off in a meditation. And then I'm going to bring just the front rows up. I'm going to bring you up individually. I'm going to bring you up in a row, and I'm going to do an individual attunement. When you've had your attunement, please go back, sit down, continue with the meditation. But everybody in the room is going to get one. Everybody's going to get one. We're going to do it all together. But I'm just going to do an individual on the front, people. And we're going to start in a meditation, and we're going to connect with our spirit guides and talk to them. We're going to connect with our loved ones. And it's important that, before and then afterwards, you continue to hold this space, because you're holding the space for everybody, and it's bringing in that energy, and it's creating it. When we do this together, it's not, if there's 100 people in the room, it's 1,000 times greater if we're all doing it together. So we hold the space for everybody, and it's important that we keep that love. It takes a little while, but we keep that going until I tell you that, you're ready and you can open your eyes. And your job is going to be to communicate, to keep communicating with your guide and see if you can get a stronger and stronger contact with them. All right, so uncross your arms and your legs. Close your eyes and get really comfy. And just take a few deep breaths. Deep breath in and then release out all the negativity. Deep breath in and release out all your problems. Now I want you to imagine a beautiful bright star in the sky shining over you until it comes over you and brings its beautiful white light, and it's shining over your head and down over your shoulders, and you feel this beautiful white light as it comes down. It's very protecting and soothing and relaxing, and as it comes down over your body, you feel your body getting more and more and more relaxed as it comes down your entire body, down to the ground and all the way underneath your feet. You're completely now covered in this beautiful bubble of white light. This is white light from divine source, so that only benevolent spirits of the highest intention can come in and around our aura. Feel that beautiful energy around you. Go ahead and take a deep breath and feel that going inside you, inside your lungs. And then as you breathe out, releasing out all your worries. So as you breathe in, you're breathing in that beautiful white light, thinking of all the beautiful things you want to receive. And as you release out, you're releasing out everything you want to get rid of today. As you breathe in that beautiful white light, it's actually going to raise your spiritual vibration. That white light is white light from divine source, and as you breathe in, your cell's going to vibrate a little higher, a little lighter, so that you start to lift up slightly out of your body. Now, to connect in more deeply, we're going to ask one of our loved ones in spirit to come along and help us. So I want you to think about somebody in spirit that you have loved and lost. And I want you to imagine that they are here right now on your right-hand side, sitting next to you. Somebody that you have loved in spirit. Imagine and put them here right now in this room next to you. Imagine that beautiful person sitting next to you and holding your hand and really, really connecting and feeling their energy right now. And if they were here in this room right now, what would you say to them? And what would they say to you? Just feel that connection that you have. Hold their hand and talk to them and tell them what they've missed. And see what they have to say to you. And remind them of when you were together and you did something really fun. Just find a little moment when you really felt that connection with them. A little moment that you can remember when there was a lot of love shared between you. Just holding them and hugging them or doing something together. Just tell them about that. And go as deeply and vividly into that feeling as you can. To experience it, to visualize it, but also to feel it. And as you feel that love between you, allow your heart chakra to open up. Go ahead and send them love right now and tell them, even though they're in spirit, you love them just as much today as you did then. And feel that love. Feel that love going through your heart to them and feel it coming back. Because when you open up your heart like this, you're actually allowing more and more beautiful energy to come down through you. So when you send them love, you're allowing your whole crown chakra to open up to bring down more of this divine, beautiful, loving energy to fill up your heart so it can overflow and you can pass it to your loved one. So keep continuing as we go through this with your loved one. Keep them there the whole time, visualizing them and sending them beautiful love. Now, we have our spirit guides and angels around us. You have a main guide that's with you. Imagine that your main guide is with you, standing in front of you. Now, it might be hard to visualize them all at once, especially if you've never met them before. So go ahead and look down at their feet. Look at their feet and then come up their body slowly and just visualize their body. Now, you might not get anything at first, so if you don't get anything, just say, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Nothing is right or wrong. Just allow yourself to visualize this person standing in front of you. This is your spirit guide that knows you intimately and loves you unconditionally. Look at their body and see what they're wearing and get a sense of who they are and their personality. This is somebody that's had a life on this earth and is now with you to help you and protect you. So go ahead and smile at them and thank them and love them because they are your partner in life. So really feel them. It's hard to see them all at once, but maybe you could ask to see their profile or their hair color or their eye color. And you can ask them if you get a name. If you get a name, it might just pop into your mind. And then some people just see kind of energy or feelings. That's okay. Some of you may just feel them, but just know that your guide is there with you, loving you and protecting you. And you can talk to them about what is going on in your life. What is your soul purpose? What are you supposed to be doing? This is your partner. You're together doing this. So talk to them about how can I improve what I'm doing? How can I open up? And how can I have a stronger connection and relationship with you? Now I'm going to leave you with your spirit guide, talking to them and asking them questions and just connecting with them. And also with your loved ones. Now, if you have more than one loved one you want to bring in, just bring them in one at a time, and even your pets. As you sit in meditation, you can imagine that all of your relatives are there that you love. Imagine them one at a time coming up because they really, really are here. And the most important thing is to just keep channeling this love. As you see them, just feel that love between you and channel that loving energy, because the more you can open up your heart chakra and allow yourself to receive this energy, allow yourself to receive this love, the more you will feel this coming around and working with you. And you can also talk to the spirits around you and tell them about any ailments in your life, anything you'd like some guidance on, and they'll work with you. Now I'm just going to put a little meditation CD on. You can listen to that. And again, just keep in tune with your guides. Keep talking to them. And I am going to bring up the first few rows. When somebody comes around and taps you on the shoulder, you will come up. And then after I tell you you're done, it's just a couple little quick thing, you'll go back to your chair and continue your meditation. So if everybody can keep their eyes closed and stay in tune as much as possible, and we'll have the first few people come up. And if you can please just follow along to this. So just relax, keep nice, quiet, talk with your guides.
away any negative energies that are around you, any negative thoughts, any spirits around you that are not serving you. We ask to lift the vibrational energy around you. All that beautiful white light all around you. To go into every corner of your aura and remove all those negative types of negative energies and just take them up to the heavens and allow them to dissipate. Her energy is so bright, so powerful, that nothing negative around her can exist. Feel this lovely energy around you. And ask Laji to call in your higher masters and guides. You can call in Jesus or Mary or Babaji or Ezekiel that makes you laugh. Ask her now to invite your higher Christ-like energy, your master guide, to come in your aura, be around you, and feel these beautiful guides lifting your vibrational energy. Now she's going to make your vibrations a little bit lighter, a little bit faster, a little bit higher. Starting at your feet, your cells are going to start vibrating a little bit faster, a little bit higher, coming up your body. And as your energy starts to get a little bit higher, you start to become physically lighter. Your body is vibrating at a faster speed and it's lifting high, high, high. And as it does, your feet are going to lift off the ground. And imagine that you're floating up into the sky, surrounded by this energy of Laji, taking care of you and protecting you. And as you look down to the earth is getting smaller and smaller and smaller further away. That beautiful, loving Mother Earth. And she takes you up into the star system, to the Pleiades. She's actually in the future, in another dimension. So on her planet, it's very much like Earth. And she takes you on a journey over the top of her planet. And you see beautiful seas and mountains, and you breathe that beautiful air. And while you're here, feel that connection with your master guide. Put out there any questions that you have in your life and ask these master guides to help you, to give you the wisdom. Ask them to align you to source energy so that you can bring in that wisdom on your own. And as they align you, feel your energy getting closer and closer to source. Your heart is filling up with love. Master guides surround you with this loving energy. Ask the questions that you want answered in your life. Ask the healing that you want in your life or for another. And as you do this, you're floating above their planet, looking at the beautiful seas and the sky and the beautiful animals. And this is a place that you can always come to connect to your higher guides. This is a place that you can come for healing, for alignment, for guidance in all that you need in your daily life. Okay, now Laji is going to bring you back down to earth. Still surrounding you with her golden light, her beautiful energy. She's going to take you back down in this bubble of light. Slowly back down to Mother Earth. And as you come slowly down to Earth, you see the Earth in front of you, Mother Earth. Beautiful seas, beautiful mountains, beautiful green, glowing colors as you come closer and closer down to Mother Earth. And as you come down, your vibrational energy is becoming a little bit slower. You're becoming a little bit heavier. A little bit more physical as you come slowly back down to earth. Because you've chosen to be in this physical world. But know that you are connected at all times with these higher guides, that you can call them and ask them to help you to to align you to divine source energy. As you come gently, gently down to earth, know that they are always with you. That you can ask for this beautiful guidance. Feel your body coming down, floating gently, gently down to earth, becoming more and more physical. Until you're back in your room, back sitting in your chair or laying down. Feel that connection to Mother Earth. Feel that connection to Vajra, these beautiful energies. And it is time for her to go now, but she's always there, always a thought away. And to connect, all you need to do is call her name. To come back into your physical body, slowly into your physical body. And when you feel yourself completely back in your body, you get still surrounded by this beautiful, loving light. You can slowly open your eyes. This journey was inspired by my trips to John of God. John of God is a beautiful healer who works in Brazil. His center, the Casa de Dominación. He's a full trance medium and he allows spirits to come into his body. And the spirits heal people. And in the Casa are many, many thousands of spirits that help and heal and provide spiritual enlightenment. So today we're going to ask that those spirits come in and help us to align. Bring in that beautiful energy. So close your eyes and relax. And imagine a beautiful white light from Divine Source coming down over your head, over your shoulders, your torso, your body, all the way down to the tips of your toes, completely covered in beautiful light from Divine Source, from God, completely protected. And within this aura, we invite these beautiful spirits, these spirits that wish to come and help us, wonderful spirits that are going to align us to source energy. Now if you have a crystal and you like to work with crystals, you can hold it in your hand, hold it in your right hand. If you don't have one, you can just use your imagination. And we're going to ask that this crystal connects us with Mother Earth. For these crystals are thousands, millions of years old. They're formed deep in the mountains. And there's a beautiful mountain of crystals under the Casa de Dominación. And we're going to ask these crystals to connect us to Mother Earth. I'm going to ask these crystals to clear our aura. We're going to ask these crystals projecting energy through our aura and remove any negativity, any attachments, any negative thought forms or negative energies that are close to us. We ask this beautiful crystal to release that. Shine the beautiful energy into our aura, to fill it with white light, to allow the energy for Divine Source to come down all around us, and to connect us with the crystal grid of the earth, the crystal grid that surrounds the angels and the spirits. And we ask these beautiful spirits to come into our aura. Take them in, breathe in this positive energy and allow these spirits to enter your body. Allow them to fill your heart, to fill your solar plexus. And this beautiful energy that enters every cell in your body. And we call in any of the spirits from the Karga that wish to be here today with us. But also any spirit that the Divine Source sends to us. Because God, the Divine Source, knows the spirits that want to come and help us align with beautiful energy. So as you take a deep breath in, allow the spirits to come in and enter your body. Allow them to come into your heart. Feel that loving energy filling up your heart. Feel that wonderful energy coming down through your crown chakra, into your body, aligning you. Feel that connection of energy. Feel that love that comes into your heart. Now I want you to think of something that makes you very happy and gives you a very loving feeling. Think of one incident. It could be romantic love. It could be love when you're holding a child or with a parent. Think about one moment in time. It could even be a birthday party. Think of a time when you felt love very, very strongly. And allow yourself to relive that moment. To really feel that love in your heart. Recreate that time. Recreate that memory. Feel it. Really feel it deep inside you. Feel that loving feeling. And as you feel that loving feeling, you're allowing beautiful spirits to come into your heart and lift your vibrational energy. You're allowing yourself to align with source energy, to bring in that God energy. The spirits love to be around this feeling. And as you breathe in, you're breathing in that beautiful energy. Hold this loving feeling, this feeling that you had in that special moment. And work on it, feel it enhancing deeper and deeper, that lovely feeling in your heart. And what the Spirit told me is that in order to send love to somebody, when you smile at somebody, or just send love to somebody, automatically you're opening up your heart. You're allowing that God energy, that source, to come through into your heart and fill up your heart chakra. You're allowing that love to come to you, and it must grow greater and greater, the reservoir in your own heart, that beautiful green energy that can seep out to love another. But you can only send love to another when your heart is full of love. So in loving another, you are filling your own reservoirs with love. You are allowing that beautiful God energy to enter your body. And we're asking that the spirits are here now to help you receive that energy, to fill your heart with love. Now think about sending love to another person. Think about one person you would like to send some love to right now, and smile. Feel that love going out to them. Feel it stronger and stronger. That love feeling coming out from your heart chakra, spilling out to theirs. And as you send this beautiful loving energy, you are allowing that source energy, that God's energy, to come down through you into your heart. You're allowing these beautiful spirits, Holy Spirit, spirits from the saints and the angels, to come into your heart. Allow a beautiful loving energy. Send love to that person, smile at them. Envision sending love to that person. And as you envision sending love to that person, it comes to you stronger and stronger. You're allowing spirit to come into your body. You're allowing that alignment with source energy. You're allowing God into your heart. Bring in all the divine spirits that wish to work with you. Accept them around in your aura. Bring them in through your breath. Bring them in through your crown. And allow that loving feeling. Accept the Holy Spirit into your heart. Accept God into your heart. Feel that loving energy. Now imagine sending love to everyone in the world, to all your loved ones, to everyone that you wish to have a healing for, to all humankind, the people that you know and the people you don't even know, to Mother Earth, to all the animals. And if you're brave enough, even to your enemies, concentrate sending that love. For in sending that love, you're receiving a healing of your own. When you want to be healed and you want to receive healing, physical healing, mental, spiritual healing, you're receiving it by connection to Source. And you're doing this by sending love to another. So ask for the healing that you want. Ask for the spiritual enlightenment. And as you do this, your job is to heal another. Your job is to love another. So concentrate on that beautiful, loving feeling. Fill up that love by sending it out to somewhere else. For as you project love to someone else, you are bringing in the energy to heal you. Okay, now take your right hand and put it over your heart. This is inviting Spirit to come into your body and to heal you. This is telling Spirit, heal me in whatever way I need to be healed. This is asking Spirit to heal anything physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. You're allowing Spirit into your heart. You're allowing them to change the vibrational pattern of your energy. You're allowing them to raise the vibration of your whole body, your physical body, to heal you physically in every way, to energize your cells, to align your body perfectly. Because when you are love, when you are in love and sending love and receiving alignment from God, your body is physically perfect. So know this feeling and know that you are physically perfect. Allow the Spirit to align your mental body, your emotional body, and your spiritual body, so that your healings are complete on the highest level, on every level. Allow the Spirit to come in through your crown chakra, through your breath, through your aura. Allow Him to be in your vibrational energy and to lift your vibrational energy and to align you with Source energy. And as you become more and more aligned, you will feel this love feeling in your heart stronger and stronger and stronger. And if you lose it for a moment, just concentrate on loving another. You can take your right hand and you can put it anywhere on your body that you also feel you have an issue. The Spirit knows. Spirit knows where you need healing. You can ask now for any healing that you want in your life. For the abundance that you want in your life. For the joy that you want in your life. For the perfect relationships you want in your life. And for the physical healing you want in your life. Ask what it is now. Now ask Spirit to heal all your loved ones. You can think about a specific loved one. Call in them in your mind. Call in their memory. Call in their face in your mind. Say their name in your mind. And ask Spirit to heal them. Ask them to feel that beautiful alignment with Divine Source. Ask Spirit to come into their aura, into their body, and to heal them. and healings are instant. Ask for your loved ones. Ask for those that you wish to receive healing, and they will receive healing. Know it in your heart. Know that it is done. And thank the Spirit and thank the beautiful energies that are working with you to align you to this beautiful divine source God energy. So thank God for this beautiful healing for you and for your loved ones. Now, while I'm in this alignment, ask to be shown your spiritual journey, your path. Ask how you can serve. Ask, what is your purpose? What is your real soul purpose, your higher purpose? Ask to receive that energy. And as you get closer and closer to your soul purpose, you will feel this beautiful alignment, this energy in your heart, this love energy that grows and grows. For the love is so strong, your heart is just bursting with love and flowing out to everyone. Feel this. Feel this divine purpose. Now thank all these beautiful spirits that have helped to connect you to God. And know that they are available all the time whenever you ask. That they want to help and to serve you. They want to work with you. They want to bring this loving feeling into your heart. You just need to accept. You need to accept this feeling into your heart. Accept this spirit into your heart. So be grateful now. Be grateful for all the wonderful things you have in your life. And the wonderful things you just asked for because they are done. This wonderful healing that you asked for because it is done. Thank you, Spirit, for showing you this beautiful connection to Divine Source. That your connection is always open with Divine Source. Whenever you ask, God is available to you. So now come back down into your physical body. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Because you have asked to be in this physical body, to experience joy and harmony and love, physical love here on this earth plane, and to experience wonderful life. So slowly come back down into your physical body. But know that these divine spirits, these saints, these angels are all around you. They all want to work with you. They all want to bring you this energy. And we thank specifically the spirits from the Casa Dominatio and for John of God for this wonderful energy that you have brought in this room, this wonderful energy that has come into my heart. Now come slowly back down into your physical body. Ask your crystal to reconnect you with the crystal grid, to reconnect you with Mother Earth. Feel yourself touching Mother Earth. Feel yourself back in your own room, in your own physical body, but with a new energy, a new vitality, a new connection, which is always there. Feel this connection to Mother Earth. Feel yourself back in your physical body. Slowly, slowly. Relax into your physical body. Feel your fingers, feel your toes. And when you're completely back, you can slowly open your eyes. We're here at Indian Springs Lounge. I'm going to take you on this journey and bring you into this sacred space and invite these beautiful spirits here.
Okay, so I want everybody just to stay quiet for a minute longer. Close your eyes. And we're going to do this on everybody, okay? We're going to tune into spirit, and I'm going to use this lady as my surrogate. Close your eyes and allow this opening, beautiful divine source. Allow that connection with your spirit guides, and allow these beautiful spirits to come in and around your aura. And we're going to ask them, can we please open up our clairvoyance? Feel this beautiful energy going through and receive this clairvoyance. And visualize that beautiful bright blue light right around your third eye. We ask to open up your clairaudience to receive more messages. You might feel a tingling in your right ear. Just allow that beautiful energy come down all around you. And we ask that all your psychic senses are opened up to receive this connection with Divine Source, to put these beautiful sacred symbols right through you, and to open up all your psychic senses. And again, we ask for beautiful divine protection so that you can feel energy but be completely protected without taking anything negative on. All right, now we want to say thank you to our beautiful guides that are working with us. Thank you to our guides and masters, these beautiful spirits that are with us today. They're going to be continuing to be with you, but we need to come back more into our physical body now. So bring your energy back until you can feel your butt on the chair and your feet on the ground. And come around and open your eyes. All right, now I know some of you felt a difference when we did that and you felt the connection, and then some of you really didn't feel a whole lot. That's probably because you're more sensitive in the other areas, so if you don't feel a whole lot, that's okay. But let's see now how that opened you up and how psychic you are, right? So what I want you to do is I want you to choose a partner. So turn to somebody. Better you choose somebody you don't really know very well, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be finding out things about them, but if you already know them, that's going to be easy. So stand up, move around the room, find somebody that you don't know and ask if they'll be your partner. Now we're going to spread out a little bit. We're going to kind of move the chairs around a little bit. You're welcome to spread up front, spread into the aisle, wherever. You need one chair per partner, per pair, you need one chair. And we're going to start with one person sitting down in the chair. And the first person sitting down in the chair is going to be relaxing. And the person standing up, we're going to see how psychic you are. So the person sitting down is going to be practiced on, and the person standing up, you're going to be the psychic. Okay, did everybody get a partner? Put your hand up if you do not have a partner. Okay, so this lady here, you can partner with the lady at the back with the hat on. Who else does not have a partner? Okay, any more partners? You don't have one? This gentleman over here, go with this lady here. Who else does not have a partner? Okay, everybody's got a partner? Okay, so decide who's going to be the one sitting down and who's going to be the one standing up. The one standing up is going to be the psychic. You're kind of going first, right? The one sitting down, and my volunteers, you're welcome to have a go if you want to. The one sitting down, you've got a problem, okay? You're stressing about something going on in your life. So you just sit there and you stress for a minute about something going on in your life. Because actually when you come in and you've got a problem and it's fresh in your mind, your energy kind of sparks up. So that will help them. So if you can think about something right now that you'd like a resolve to. Could be one thing or a couple of things. So they might pick up on that. They might pick up on other things. But that will just help them to bring that particular issue to the forefront. So the person sitting down, go ahead, sit down, close your eyes, and start stressing. All right, now the one standing up. Now you are the psychic healer. So let's have a go and see how we do. So first of all, close your eyes. And we ask for white light from Divine Source to completely engulf you in white light. We always do this, because we don't want to take on anybody else's stuff. So white light all around you. Now come over to your partner and start feeling around their head. About 2 inches away from their head. Just start feeling their energy using both hands. Just start feeling around. Okay, now what we're looking for is their energy should feel all the same, should feel smooth, but nobody's does. They all have issues. So you're going to look for where it feels a little bit off or odd. When you're working around the head, we're looking at like things like the headaches, insomnia, working around the third eye, if the third eye's blocked, they can't see things very well. Now try using your visual, your clairvoyance. And the way you do this is you just kind of look at your person half out of the side of your corner of your eye. So you kind of turn away from them and look at your peripheral vision. Do not look at them straight on. It's harder to do it that way. Some of you may actually see colors around the body. Would be great if they were all white or all green. That would be nice, but probably they've got like little grey patches or spots. Are you without a partner? Do you want a partner? Because I got people, volunteers over here that love a partner if you don't have anybody. Okay. Anybody else don't have a partner, put your hand up. Do you want to join in? If you want a partner, I've got some extra volunteers that would love to work with you. So if you need a partner, just put your hand up and we'll come and find you. All right, so feel their energy. And don't talk to them right now. You're just getting quiet and you're feeling their energy zone. Look out the corner of your eye and see if you see anything that doesn't look quite right. Now, you might see it or you might just get a thought that you see it. Now, move down towards the throat chakra. As you move down towards the throat chakra, you're telling the spirits, go ahead, use my body. You might start to feel it in your throat, meaning you start, yeah, or if they start to cough, right? You're looking for their triggers. You're looking for energy that's stuck. So you're looking for anything that looks a little different. If you start to feel an itchy throat around their throat, that means that's an area you're going to work on. All right, come down over the heart chakra. Come down and touch about 2 inches over the heart and see if you can sense anything going on there, any energy going on there. It might feel like your hands suddenly get hot, or they suddenly get cold, or you might be just getting a message. Depends on how they communicate with you. Talking to your guides and asking them to communicate with you. All right, down a little bit further, the solar plexus, that's about under the diaphragm. This is that yellow area that's the confidence area. Now, as you find areas that don't feel quite right, they feel a little bit stuck, you're going to ask your guides, okay, what is this about? Is this person involved? Can I give them a message? You might even get some of the loved ones popping in and just saying something to you. Just the first thing that comes to mind, we're not going to worry about feeling stupid, we're just going to say it. All right, go down to the sacral chakra. Put your hands around the sacral chakra about 2 inches away. Start feeling around that area and see if anything feels stuck. The relationship area, this is going to be a big one here. So see if you feel any energy there. If your hands feel hot, you feel like you don't want to move your hands, they want to stay there, or they feel cold or tingly, or you see something different or get a message, looking for anything relationships. The back of the sacral chakra, you can stick your hand down the back of the chair. If you can't get around the back of the chair, that's fine. You don't have to actually put it on their back. This is financial. So you might find some issues there. If their business is stuck, if they're taking on too much, it's going to be back to the sacral chakra. Now the base chakra is between the legs. We don't really want you sticking your hand between the legs. So just put your hand like a little bit over the top of the thighs and tell your guides that we're looking at the base chakra and see if you see anything there. That's going to be family stuff. If you see something there, is it to do with their mom, their dad, their early childhood? What is it? Can I give them a message? All right, now go back anywhere else on the body. Have a look around and say, okay, I felt something there. Let me check that again. Go back to where you thought you felt something. See if your guides can tell you anything else. All right, now we're going to disconnect our energy. So you just step back and just do a crisscross over the front of you. Just tell you guys I'm disconnecting my energy. All right, now talk to your client and tell them. Don't be afraid. Tell them the first thing that came to your mind, what you felt, and see if it makes sense to them. Okay, were you amazed at what you could do? Were you amazed at your partner and how great they were? All right, switch roles. Now they get a turn. So the person that was standing up, you're now going to sit down and stress about something. And now the person who's sitting down, you're now going to get to be the psychic healer, so you can stand up. All right, so we switched roles. The other person's sitting down now. Okay, let's get nice and quiet. We're switching roles. So the person who's sitting down is now standing up. And the person who was standing up, you're now sitting down, stressing about an issue that you have. Person sitting down, close your eyes and think about what is in your life right now that you'd like to work on, you'd like to get rid of. Could be a health problem, could be an emotional problem. All right, let's get really quiet. Okay, now my psychics, we always protect ourselves. So think of that beautiful ball of white light. Close your eyes, think about that beautiful ball of white light all around us, surrounding us. This is telling our spirit guides that we're now turning on. We are completely protected. We want to turn on all our psychic senses. All right, now, open your eyes. You can keep them half closed if you want. Come over to your client and start feeling around their head, about 2 inches away from their head, and start feeling their energy around their head. Now, this is about your head, so we're talking about like insomnia, we're talking about overthinking, stressing, headaches. We're looking for energy where energy doesn't feel quite right. Energy should be smooth all over and should be either white or green, but of course it's not. You're going to find everybody has stuff, right? So you're asking your guys to tune in. Places where your hands feel a bit more sticky, hot, tingling. Go ahead over their eyes, their third eye. Put your hands about 2 inches over their eyes and see if that feels okay. If that doesn't feel okay, that's about not being able to see their way. This is about their eyesight physically and also their clairvoyance. So have a feel around that. Now their throat chakra. As you come down to your throat, the front of the neck and also the back of the neck, have a feel around there. Tune into your body. Do you suddenly feel like you've got an itchy throat, you want to cough? Because they're using your body, and I hear a bit of coughing going on. It might be the person themselves, or it might be the psychic feeling it in their body. Because the spirit's going to use your body and show you. They could show you anywhere on your body. So if you just get really, really quiet and say, go ahead and use my body, and you might feel like a little itch somewhere. You might feel something going on. All right, come down to the heart chakras. Put your hands about 2 inches above their heart chakra. See if you can feel their heart. Tune into that. This is where we store our grief. Now, if you feel it, that means you might feel hot in your fingers, you might feel tingling, a heat, but you also might just get a sense, a feeling, a knowing. Ask your guides, what is this about? What am I sensing? And they might tell you who it involves or what a situation is. And just be able to allow this feeling, these messages to come through you. And then down a little further of the solar plexus, that's over the diaphragm, that's their confidence area. If that doesn't feel right, it might be something to do with a business not working out right for them. They can't kind of get the word out, they feel a bit shy. Move down a little further to the relationship area. Well, you're probably going to find something here. This is the area, it's about 2 inches below the belly button. Feel the energy there. And when you start running your hands there, does your tummy start rumbling? Does their tummy start rumbling? This is a sign, extra energy there. It means something's going on. So see if you can find that. The back of the sacral chakra, that's the lower back, that's going to be where they store their financial issues. So if you can just stick your hand behind their chair, if you can get to it, and just feel the lower back. You don't have to actually put it on their back. See if there's any issues going on there that's holding them back financially. And then the base chakra is between the legs. Don't stick your hand up between the legs, but put it just over the top of the thighs, or you could put it under the chair if you want and feel the base chakra. This is the family area. So as you feel around their energy there, you might pick up on stuff about mom or dad or something that happened at school. See if there's any old energy that's stuck there. Okay, now go back all over the body. Check out those areas where you thought you felt something. Go back again. See if you feel anything again. Ask your guides, what's going on here? Can I give them a message? Look out in peripheral vision using your clairvoyance. Just see if you can see any colors. Does it look a little different there? You see a red or a dark energy. use your feeling in your body, or use your messages and use all those senses and see what you get. And you're going to say the first thing that comes into your mind. Okay, now disconnect your energy. So pull back, disconnect your energy. And then you go to your client and tell them. Go ahead, just spit it out. Tell them what you thought. Even if you feel completely stupid, just say it anyway, because it might make sense. So we're passing around now some crystals and some pendulums. So as you keep talking, we're going to pass around a crystal and a pendulum for you guys to be working with. Were you amazed? Were you amazed at what you picked up? Was your partner absolutely fabulously psychic? Okay, so what I'm going to teach you next, okay, shh, can we just get a little quiet for a minute? What I'm going to teach you next is how to fix that, right? We don't want to leave, we found some problems, let's work out how to fix that. So we're not going to leave you, don't worry, we're going to fix all that stuff you just found. How many of you have ever worked with pendulums? Ask it if you've worked with pendulums. Okay, now pendulum is any weight on the end of a string. I happen to have some beautiful special pendulums that came from crystals that came from John of God. So these were actually carved from the John of God crystals. But you could use any kind of a pendulum, or if you don't have a pendulum, you can just use like a chain that you're wearing with something on it, or car keys on a lanyard. Any weight on the end of a string. You guys know how to do this? I'm passing out some pendulums. If you don't have one, you can borrow one of my pendulums. If you want to use your pendant, you can, or some people have pendulums. But I'm passing them out, so there should be enough for anybody that doesn't have one. Now, you've probably all done the yes-no, right? Have you tried that? Right, so what most people do with the pendulum is give me a yes. Okay, that's my yes. My yes happens to be backwards and forwards. Yours might be round in a circle one way, round in a circle the other way. Okay, give me a no. Okay, mine happens to be anti-clockwise for no. Yours might be a completely different signal. That is going to be your signal no matter what you pick up. That's your message from Spirit Guide to give you a yes, no. So you can say, is my name Fred? No. Do we have any Freds in the audience today? Right. Or you can ask it questions, yes, no questions, but unfortunately we tend to kind of overdo it. And sometimes we don't ask questions really well, like, are we going to have an earthquake here tomorrow in Philadelphia? Do you have earthquakes here? Because I'm getting a yes. I'm getting a big yes. Okay, but I didn't ask very specifically, did I? Are we going to have an earthquake here in Philadelphia that is 4.0 or bigger? No. You see, because you got to be specific, so we have little earthquakes all the time. It gave me the correct answer, but I didn't ask really the correct question, right? And we do that, or we'll drive it nuts. Like, is he in love with me? No. Well, could he be in love with me? Or does it like me a little bit, right? And then after a while, it just kind of give up, like, all right, whatever you want to hear, right? When we use pendulums for healing, they're very accurate. So there's different ways of using pendulums than the yes-no. We can use them to trace our chakras and to see how our chakras rotate like a magnet. For instance, we all have little chakras in the palms of our hand. We have life force energy running through our palms of our hands, so we have little chakras. This is my chakra at rest. You see that? You should have nice little circular rotation in your hand. If I was to touch, can I borrow one of those? Can I borrow one of those John of God crystals, Sweeney, right now? Can you pass me one of those John of God crystals, please? Thank you. If I was to touch something's got like the high power energy, like this John of God crystal, and just hold it in my hand for a second, if this works well for my energy, it will power up my energy. If it doesn't do a whole lot, it wouldn't do a whole lot. It would just be the same. So I held that crystal, and this is how you can find out if something likes you or not. All right, so I can see if that affected my energy. See how much brighter that was? Okay, let me show you again. So I'll disconnect any energy that I have, and I'll show you my energy at rest. So do you see that? It was just like a little rotation. That's your energy at rest. Now, if you were to say, you know, you do Reiki, you do power energy healing, and you calm your energy, or you pick something up of high energy, like if I pick up a crystal and I hold it, if this is good for my energy, it will show me if it increases my energy, right? So I hold this for a minute. I know this feels good already. And then I'm going to try the pendulum and see what happens. So did you see how my energy increased? My chakras for some reason actually change direction when they power up too. So we can use the pendulums to show our energy direction. Who wants to come up? You loan me the crystal. You come on up. I'm going to show you how you can do chakras. How you can take your pendulum and you can see the chakras. So we felt it. We felt the energy. But you don't have to feel it. You could do it with a pendulum, or you could use a pendulum just to check. So I can kind of guess where chakras are shut down, but we'll have a look with the pendulum, right? So there's a crown chakra. Oh, nice and open, you see? It's rotating, nice and open. Nice connection. Third eye. Yeah, that's pretty good. Throat chakra. No. Okay, who was your partner? Okay, did you get anything around the throat chakra when you were working on her? Did your throat start to itch or anything? Okay, let's see where else, because there is other ones. I know there's other ones. Okay, heart chakra. Heart's okay. Solar plexus. Yeah, that's pretty open. You notice hers go one way and then the other way and then the other way like cogs in a wheel? That's just the way you are. Okay, the sacral chakra, not much going on there. Did you get some issues there? Yeah, so you felt correctly, you felt it right here. I could feel it when you were coming up, shut down there. How about the base chakra? Yeah, you were right, base chakra is good. Okay, so we've used the pendulum, we found out that a little bit on the throat and a lot on the relationship, the sacral chakra is shut down. So I use that to find out, really just to test and make sure that whatever you're feeling is correct. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a crystal. And we can use a crystal for cleaning out our chakras. And what we do is we take the point of our crystal and we ask the spirits, we'll work with her, and they're going to take any negative energy and put it inside this crystal. So we're going to work on our throat chakra, and I'm just going to go anti-clockwise. And I'm just with the intention that anything negative is going to go inside this crystal and throw it down to Mother Earth. And then I'm going to take the crystal and I'm going to go clockwise. to power up and spin that chakra. Okay, now, that looks much better, but I'm going to test it and feel it and test it with the pendulum. Oh, yeah. Okay, see, that opened up beautiful. Right, this relationship area. You see how it's just kind of stuck? It's stuck and it's kind of bouncing up and down. Let's clear that out. So I'm going to take my crystal, I'm going to run it anti-clockwise, and I'm going to ask any negative energy to go inside the crystal and throw that down to Mother Earth. We need to do that a couple of times. Okay, all right, now we're going to take it and we're going to power that up clockwise and spin that beautiful chakra. And let's check that and see if that worked. Oh yeah, much nicer. Beautiful. It will stay open as long as you keep those negative thoughts away, right? Next time you think about that old crappy relationship and it starts to bother you again, it will come right back, right? Give me a hug. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to go back to our pairs. And don't matter who starts first. One sitting on the chair, one standing up. The one standing up, you're going to be armed with a pendulum and a crystal. So do you have at least a pendulum and a crystal for each pair? Yes, you can. No, you can have it. Thank you. Now you're borrowing these pendulums and these crystals. At the end, you're going to give them back. Of course, if you fall in love with them, you can buy them. The pendulums are $20 and the crystals are $30. Okay, so, person standing up, white light all around you. Get that white light all around you. Come over to your partner and start using the pendulum. Go through each of the chakras that you think you found some problem. Find the chakra where you found a problem. You can go through all the chakras if you want. Wherever you find them shut down, you're going to take that crystal. You're going to take the crystal and you're going to run it anti-clockwise with the intention of removing all the negative energy, throwing it down to Mother Earth, and then clockwise to power up that chakra. So see if you find a chakra that's shut down. There's another one. Go ahead. Anti-clockwise, take all that negative energy into that chakra, throw it down to Mother Earth, and then use the positive way, the clockwise way to power up that chakra. And that's it, you've now healed them. So step back, do crisscross, disconnect your energy, and then switch roles, fix them, make sure they get to fix you. So switch roles, person that was sitting down gets to stand up. And you're going to go work on those areas that you found on them. It's probably going to be attached to a chakra. Okay, find those places where you found that chakra shut down. Take your crystal and run it anti-clockwise with the intention of taking all that negative energy that's there and I'm throwing that down to Mother Earth. And then you're going to run it clockwise to spin up that chakra. So make sure whichever chakras you found an issue on, you're going to clean them out and power them up. Okay, disconnect your energy. Crisscross, disconnect your energy. Disconnect your energy. You can continue outside and, continue with your partner if you want to finish talking, but we've got to finish up because we've got another speaker coming in. So what I want you to do is just, if you have a crystal in your hand, hold it over your heart. If you have a crystal or a crystal pendulum, same thing. Or if not, just put your hand over your heart, close your eyes, and we just ask that Spirit connects in with us and that they clear off any energy that we pick up. So close your eyes, hold your hand over your heart. If you have a crystal, great, hold it over your heart and just get quiet for a second and just ask for that beautiful divine connection with Spirit to clear off any negative energy that you've picked up around you or from anybody else, to brighten up your aura. Those who are not sure, put your hand over your heart, connecting with your spirit guides, and just tell them you want to clean off your energy. And this is how you clean off your energy at night. You can just take a crystal and work with your guides, and you should do this every night and just say, clear off my energy, and then thank these beautiful guides that you're working with. Okay, now pass up your index cards that you filled out earlier. I am going to put those to Spirit. I am going to give away a few things right now. I'm going to give away some books. I'm going to give away a copy of my John of God book. John of God, Just a Man. You feel the energy from the book. If you start reading it, you actually will feel the energy. Bring it up later. I will sign it for you. I'm going to give away one of my DVDs of John of God. We actually did a full-length DVD of John of God. I'm going to give away the CD that we had earlier, the meditation CD, my animal book, my meditation book. And tomorrow, I'm going to be at the casino here, the Valley Forge Casino. And I'm going to be doing an empowerment workshop in the morning. And in the afternoon, I'm going to be doing a Reiki workshop. Reiki is going to be, we're going to go do a lot of the things we did today, but much more advanced. We're going to be Reiki masters there as well as complete beginners. You will get your certification to become a Reiki healer, but you will get an attunement at whatever level you are. So if you're a Sui master, I will give you a Tibetan master attunement. So I hope you will sign up for my Reiki class. You can sign up at my booth, which is right outside the door here. That's for tomorrow. In the morning, I'm doing empowerment. So in empowerment, we're going to talk about soul purpose. We're going to go back to past lives and see what is holding you back. And if you are not completely living your soul purpose, how can you get on your purpose? What is your mission in life? What are you supposed to be doing? And what is holding you back? And do you have some energy blocks financially? So I'm going to give away 6 passes, 3 to my Reiki, and $25 off, 3 to my Reiki, and 3 to my empowerment for tomorrow. So pass up your cards, and I'm going to call the lucky winners. And anybody that signs up for both the empowerment and the Reiki class tomorrow, I have a special gift for you. I'm going to give you one of my distant attunement certificates, $55 value. So if you sign up for both the Reiki and the empowerment, or you already have done that, you will get an extra special gift tomorrow. We're kind of getting thrown out of the room here, so my booth is down at the bottom. What I'll do is I'll do the little raffle here right by my booth, so we go to the end of the hall here. My booth is right at the end, and that's where we will collect your pendulums and your crystals. If you've fallen in love with your pendulum, they're $20. If you've fallen in love with your crystals, they're $30. Go down to the bottom right where my booth is. We'll collect them if you don't want them. We'll take your cards over there. I'll do the drawing over there. And I'll collect your crystals and your pendulums all back over there. So if you can hang on to them till you get to the bottom of the gangway right there, and we'll collect them if you don't want them. Thank you.
I just had an experience with Gail. I just the love coming out of her and the quickness with which she just tunes right in and goes bing, 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 done. I mean, there's just so much love there. She's stunning besides that.
Hi, I'm Carol, and I had a similar experience. She really cuts right to the quick and tells you what the issue is right at the top, and how to heal that, and what's going on and what's available to you if you just allow it. She's wonderful.
How was your experience with Gail today?
Oh, Gail just has such phenomenal energy. She is so warm and so on the mark when she talks about people, and her ability to share her gift with others as far as manifesting what they want in life and helping them out is just an incredible thing that she's done for us. So we're really lucky to be here.
And how about you? What did you enjoy the most?
I just enjoyed her smile and bright personality.
How was your experience with Gail today?
Oh, it was wonderful. She really touched, and she knew what I was going through, and I was like surprised because I really miss my mom a lot, and she knew it. She knew that that's what's happening with me, and she said that my mom feels very proud of me. So, yeah, and she also said that in my past life I was a healer, and I was trying, and I was like, yeah, I do feel like that. So yeah, it was like, yeah, awesome, just awesome. Yeah.
Gail's workshop was fantastic.
I really enjoyed Gail's presentations the best because I thought that she was very genuine and caring.
I attended Gail's workshop last night also, and that was also wonderful. And again, the energy was cooking.
I almost felt I was going in trance with her. It's unbelievable as experience. So I said she's very powerful. Her spirits and my spirits, I think there were big connection there. She's powerful. God bless her. Thank you so much for having us.
So I'm here with Dr. Evan Alexander. He's the author of Proof of Heaven. Now, of course, everybody's heard of this. It's been on the New York Times bestseller list for how long?
About 48 weeks, something like that.
Wow. Wow. And how many copies have you sold?
I don't know. They don't tell me. Somewhere above 2 million. I'm busy just on the road sharing story, and don't really keep track of the book sales per se.
Okay, now, of course, your story is that you went to heaven, and you felt heaven, you felt God, and you came back to tell us about it. So you were watching me doing healing demonstrations.
Yes, yes.
And you said that you actually saw the slice of heaven come through me, you said. So what did you mean by that?
Well, I think it's that we get all of the energy, that unconditional loving energy from the source, pure and infinite, is about healing. And that's why I think it's so fascinating to see people like you who are very tuned into that kind of spiritual energy be able to basically to serve as a conduit, to channel that infinite healing energy through themselves into others and help in their healing.
And you actually saw it coming through me? I felt it?
I could feel it, because I'm not one who can actually see, at least when I'm not in a meditative state. I don't see in the material realm that kind of energy, but by being aware of it and being able to see it in meditative states, I was able to feel exactly what you were able to do with it. And to me, I find that fascinating. As a healer, as a physician, I'm most interested in how, say, in modern medicine, we might be able to learn more about bringing that kind of energy in to helping healing others.
Do you think we are energy bodies and that our ailments are around us in our energy?
Yes. I mean, we are eternal energy beings. We are manifestations of that infinite healing energy down here in the kind of lower material realm. And it's by remembering our connectedness to that infinite loving energy and that source that we're able to manifest that kind of healing. But if it involves our learning the lessons that we're here to learn, that have everything to do with that love and compassion and forgiveness. And it's all about healing. I would say just by being incarnate in these forms, we're in the process of healing.
And you heard me talk about manifesting, because I definitely believe that we're here to have an abundant, joyful life. What do you think about that? Is that a godly thing?
I think it very much is. It's basically remembering our connection to the divine and being able to use that to see the fuller purpose kind of behind our being and the lessons that we're here to learn. And it's by remembering that purity and oneness of that infinite healing power, of that energy, that we're able to more clearly bring that perfection and manifest that into our lives as a healing process. But it's all about really coming to our highest form in that spiritual energy being. So in essence, realizing the material realm is very much the illusion that's set up as the stage on which that drama is to unfold. And that's what the healing is all about, is realizing that the material manifestation is something that's totally up to our divine, eternal spirit to manifest. So, and you obviously have come up, you and other healers like you, with ways to bring that loving infinite energy into this world.
And the animals, you've seen me do animal communication.
Yes.
When you went to heaven, was there any animals
Yes,
there?
yes. I mean, I think it's so important. I often stress this in my talks, that this is not just about humans. And that's where it can get very confusing to people and to scientists to think that this is all about human consciousness. Well, no, consciousness is a thing that actually exists. And in fact, the little voice in our head gets in the way of our true deep consciousness, which we can all come to know through healing, through centering prayer, through deep meditation. Animals have a very rich sense of that spiritual existence. And our little voice in our head, that little voice of logic and reason, can get in the way.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for sharing today.
Well,